So if there's an overarching goal in this, I guess it's sending every single piñata to a party at least once. Because that's like the plot hook at the start, right? It's restoring the files. And if you look here in the computer records, it keeps track of which piñata you sent to a party or not, you know?
I completely appreciate the intent behind it. But that does textually mean that the goal of this is to do an animal sacrifice of one of every kind of animal.
You don't sacrifice them. They come back after the party.
We're back to the teleporter question. We're back to the teleporter question.
All right.
Because yes, they come back after the party. Let's take that as granted. What happened at the party though? Did
they got beat up.
Out?
They got broken open. Kids ate their children ate their candy. They got reassembled. They came back.
So when Picard steps into the teleporter, the person who steps out the other side, is that the same person?
Putting my hand on your shoulder. It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
That only matters if you believe in the concept of a soul.
I believe in the concept of one continued consciousness.
Well, sometimes a continued consciousness becomes two consciousnesses. Sometimes it ends, sometimes it starts.
So it's what, we're 3D printing human souls now?
That's what the teleporter does.
I guess.
Again, it really doesn't matter. The person who comes out has the same thoughts and memories as the person who came in. They are functionally the same person.
It doesn't matter to everyone else. To the rest of the world, you are completely right.
No, the person who came out also has not noticed dying, so it's fine. As far as they know, they stepped on the platform, they reappeared somewhere else, it's fine.
I can't believe I have to turn to Cyberpunk 2077 to make this argument, but does that mean Johnny Silverhand has never died?
Such a limited understanding of what dying is.
No, I understand it. I'm quite believe. Who are you talking to right now? You think I don't have a grasp of this?
Chalice, if I made an exact clone of me, would I know for your death? If you made an exact clone of me, I would kill the clone. There can be only one.
I personally would become friends with my clone.
There can be only one.
Me and her would hang out. We do.
There can only be one.
We do hot girl shit together. We would mutually support each other's creative endeavors.
There can be only one.
Get a lot more done, a lot more quickly. Emily, consider how good of a co-host you would be to yourself.
No, because we would both try to get in each other's way. We would both try to get the limelight. There's no space for a second Emily in this world.
I think there's space for quite a good couple more rubies. I think the world would be improved by that.
You are a fool and you will die like one.
Oh, I'm not going to die. I live forever.
Of course.
Yes.
See, I know I would kill my clone. Because I know if my clone saw me, she would think the exact same thing and try to kill me. So I'll get her first.
You see, I think this is just a need to be able to trust yourself, quite literally. Why would you not want to be friends with your own clone?
Because that's not me.
I mean, it's quite literally you. It's quite literally you.
No, it's not.
She has all the same memories.
No.
By your own moral argument about the teleporter.
It wasn't a moral argument. Not a moral argument. Philosophical argument.
Philosophical argument. Your own philosophical argument about the teleporter.
No, because in Star Trek, an accident causes Commander Riker to be cloned because one of him stays in the pattern buffer and the other appears on the planet.
So do you think Riker should have killed his clone instantly? What happened?
I think it would have been less problems if he had.
What happens in that episode?
Well, essentially, so the Commander Riker's coming back from an away mission, so they beam him up, and nobody realizes an accident even happens. So Commander Riker steps off the platform. He is fine. Everything's good. He goes back to his job. He never noticed anything is wrong. Meanwhile, on the planet, the original Riker that was supposed to be beamed away is still there. He never dematerializes. So essentially he gets cloned, and the clone takes over his life. And the original Riker stays on the planet and is stranded there. Eventually, the quote-unquote new Riker gets to stay Riker. Whereas the original Riker who got cloned has to become the alternate Riker because nobody else knew about him. So they think he's the new guy, even though he existed first. He becomes known as Tom Riker. He starts going by his middle name.
So how does that end?
It ends with both of them just becoming separate people and getting separate commissions and sort of seeing each other as brothers.
See?
Eventually, Tom Riker can't stand it anymore and becomes a terrorist. And goes to jail.
I'm still waiting for the downside.
He goes to super jail.
Well, frankly, that's a skill issue on his part. If I'm going to jail because of my clone, it's because me and her are doing sick-ass crimes together.
Okay. What if your clone doesn't want to do crimes?
Of course she wants to do crimes. She's a clone of me. What the fuck?
Well, Riker's clone wanted to do crimes, but Riker didn't.
Yeah, because of the division point.
Yeah, because Tom Riker had to live with the knowledge that he was a clone. Whereas normal Riker wasn't aware of that.
But in this instance, we would both know that, like, especially, I'm assuming in this instance, we wouldn't be able to tell who the clone was, right?
That's okay. That's I guess that's a condition you can make.
In that case, we both have equal claim to the identity of Ruby. We should just do fucked up evil shit together.
Okay. What if your clone ever decides to kill you? What would you do?
Lock in.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that because that's exactly what I would say.
I would simply disarm her, and then after I've successfully de-escalated, I would have a long and emotional heart-to-heart and figure out where this is coming from. What brought all of this?
What if your clone locks in too?
We can work it out.
What if your clone also locks in?
I would simply lock in harder.
Maybe lock in more strongly.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
The world isn't made for clones. There is no infrastructure in place to handle this kind of thing. You have one social security number. One person gets to pay rent, gets to own the home. If I was a clone, I would have nowhere to go. I would have no one to be.
Okay, here's the thing about
it's an inherently fucked up existence that I would not want to be part of. So if I were the clone, I would have to kill the original and take their place.
No, I push back on this. I push back on this quite thoroughly.
Yeah.
You need some more imagination in this moment. Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple ways to handle this. First off, government ID and all of that, you can just share that. You're identical. How are they going to tell that that's not the same person in the photo? You know, you will be able to share all of those quite easily. And now only one of you has to pay taxes. You can do half.
And I just have to do this forever?
Well, the critical bit is to not be caught by like someone with authority and being the same place like as the clone at the same time.
And we have to we have to worry about this forever? We have to do this forever.
No, within your private life. Oh, this is my twin sister. I know I didn't mention her before because we were estranged, but you know, we've reconciled recently and we're on good terms now.
Okay, maybe that works for one clone. What about 2 clones or 3 clones or 4?
We were quintuplets. And I was estranged from all of them. We were
How long can you keep this up?
Well, how many clones are you going to throw at me?
Hundreds.
Because if you hundreds, then I'm
hundreds of clones.
I'm raising an army.
Okay.
Now we're getting.
Now you've moved away from peaceful coexistence into supremacy.
Now you've moved away from a reasonable number of clones.
What's a reasonable number of clones, Ruby?
1. One is already a lot of clones. What would you do with 100 clones? Would you just like go full Doomslayer? Is that the plan
Fortnite
here?
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Fork knife. That can be only one. Whoever wins is the Emiliest Emily.
I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear.
Okay.
That's a Rick Sanchez.
I know it is.
That's a Rick
I know it is.
thought.
That's exactly what. That's a direct reference and quote.
And okay, follow-up question.
Bada swing.
Yeah. What's your follow-up question?
How similar to Rick Sanchez would you like to be?
More similar than I'd like to admit. Less similar than I don't know. Probably not that similar. It's not a good person. Not a good person.
Emily.
Yeah.
Why have you turned yourself into a pickle?
Funny. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
It is quite funny. It is quite funny.
Look, can you imagine any hotter type of person to be than Rick Sanchez, but a woman?
Look, it's first off, yes, I can. I've thought about this, and
Okay.
my counter would be the dude from The Big Lebowski, but as a woman.
Not really for me. Not really my vibe.
I can see that. She would be a distinct kind of slacker.
Mm-hmm.
She's clearly had a long career in like music and creativity, but complete shitbag. Dirtbag girls. There we go. She'd be a dirtbag. As opposed to trans femme Rick Sanchez, who would both kill me and also, let's be honest, call me slurs.
I already call you slurs.
Yeah, but like this would be different because it would be what would her name be? What would her name?
I don't know.
I guess Ricky, maybe.
No.
I've known girls who go by Ricky.
Could definitely do better than Ricky.
By all means. Rachel. Chat's name
feels like
Rachel.
Feels like the obvious one.
Yeah. Either way, look, don't get me wrong. I would do Mortal Kombat with Rachel Sanchez. That and probably get into like some lesbicious shenanigans. But like
Lesbicious.
yes. But I would not want to like aspire. We'll go with that.
Skill issue.